This year, Your Excellency, the board has approved an additional Kenya shillings 250 million to upgrade our trading platform and infrastructure in order to better serve the changing market with increasing capacity, reduce process times, and to support the introduction of new products. Throughout its existence, NSC has had a very close and supportive working relationship with the Kenya government. We owe our growth to two major factors. First and foremost, to the government's provision of the right investment climate, and secondly, through government's privatization program. Successful sovereign divestitures via the NSC have included KCB, Kenya Airways, Kenya Re, Safaricom, and the memorable Kengen, among others. Since their respective listings, these companies have raised significant additional capital through rights issues of shares and the flotation of corporate and infrastructure bonds. The fixed income securities market segment has been a reliable platform for the government to raise funds through treasury bills, treasury bonds, and infrastructure bonds. Over the past 7 years, the government has raised a total of Kenya shillings 995 billion through the issuance of treasury bonds listed at the Nairobi Securities Exchange, and we are looking forward to providing a platform for the dual listing of the upcoming sovereign bond issue by the Kenya government. Your Excellency, ladies and gentlemen, NSC is currently at the tail end of the demutualization process. We have submitted our final application to Capital Markets Authority and expect formal approval to be granted by the regulator in the near future. The completion of this process will result in a separation of ownership of shares in the exchange from the right to trade securities at the exchange. After a long negotiation with the existing shareholders, they agreed to allot 10% of the shares to the government through National Treasury and the Investors' Compensation Fund. Full demutualization will open the door to the long-anticipated self-listing. The board has appointed a transaction advisor who are currently very busy working towards self-listing of the exchange through an initial public offer before the end of June this year. The IPO will enable a wide cross-section of Kenyans to own a piece of the exchange and to share in the future financial success of the company with very rich Kenyan heritage. Your Excellency, we at the Nairobi Securities Exchange are committed to playing our rightful role towards the attainment of the Jubilee government's promises under the second pillar, Uchumi, which talks about increasing economic growth, encouraging enterprise, and growing the manufacturing sector. This will eventually lead to the achievement of the goals of the economic pillar of the Vision 2030. NSC is constantly innovating and introducing new products that are aligned with the Jubilee government's development agenda.